Hello children, this is Vishal Pandey and I welcome you all in my YouTube class. So as we are here to understand the English literature of class 11th itself, if you remember I have already covered a poem, an eminent poem from your Hornbull book, and now today I am going to discuss your second book, which is known as Snapshot. And the first chapter of Snapshot is The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. I'm repeating it again. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Saroyan. We will discuss each and everything related with this story. I am making it very much clear that this story is very much interesting as far as this book is concerned, because it is the contradiction between two cousins, Aram and Murad. We will understand individually each one of them, but before that let me clear that we are going to take first about the author. We will discuss that who was William Saroyan, where he born, where he died, what he did in his writing career, each and everything we will discuss. Then we will try to understand what is the summary of the story itself, and later on we will discuss the character analysis, how many characters are there in this story, who is the protagonist, each and everything we are going to discuss, and later on the explanation in detail throughout the textbook I am going to explain, and then finally the question and answer, the discussion of question and answers. So be ready, and without wasting any time, let us begin the topic. So children, as we can see on the screen, the chapter's name is given The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, is written by William Saroyan. We will discuss his all, where he was born, where he died, and everything we are going to discuss. His career in terms of writing as well we are going to discuss. But first of all, we have to understand that this story, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, has been divided in 5 sections by me. First, which we have to understand, is about the author. Sometimes in your examination it may be asked by examiner that who was the author who wrote this story, William Saroyan, where was he born, and in terms of many things, which place he was born, when he was born, so many things it can be asked in your examination. So you have to be ready with your answers. The second topic which I have categorized is a summary of the story. Yes, it is very important to understand what is the summary of the story in short, because we are going to understand the lesson in detail through explanation line wise. So before that we will understand the summary of the story so that we can understand an overview of the story itself. Third one is character analysis. We will understand each and every character, how many characters are there in this story, 1, 2, 4 or 5, etc. We will understand that the important characters we will understand, because there are so many characters in every stories, but the important characters to be considered as they will, those who play an important role in the story. We will understand them first, and later on we will understand each character in explanation of the story. Then we have explanation in detail. We will do this because we are having still 3 days, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So question and answers, finally we will discuss question and answers. So ultimately you have to cover these 5 segments to understand the story, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. So let us understand about the author. We will understand who was the author. So the author who wrote this story, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, was William Saroyan. I am repeating it again, William Saroyan. He was born in the year 1908 in California, US, United States, and died in the year 1981 in California itself. So he was born in US and he died in US. So he was a citizen of United States of America. Now let us understand something more. He was an American novelist, playwright and short story writer, children. He was a novelist as well. He used to write novels. He was a playwright. What do you mean by playwright? Playwright means a person who used to write dramas, नाटक जिसे कहते हैं, and short story. Now this one, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, is a form of short story. So he used to write novels, drama and short stories. So he was awarded Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 1940. So if writer is writing something and he is a well-known writer, so sometimes he used to or she used to receive some awards as well. So he also received an award which was known as Pulitzer Prize, which he received in 1940 for drama, not for short story. You have to keep this in your mind that William Saroyan had received Pulitzer Award in 1940 for drama, and this Pulitzer Prize is given in United States of America only, and this Pulitzer Award is given to the American writers itself for literature. It means poems, for drama, for novels and etc. and etc. If we talk about Pulitzer Prize, do you know a famous poet of America named Robert Frost? He was the highest Pulitzer Award receiver. What it means? He took Pulitzer Award for 4 times, Robert Frost. But William Saroyan, he also received Pulitzer Award for first time in 1940, and later on he could not able to receive Pulitzer Award. So this was the author of your chapter, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, William Saroyan, born in United States of America. Now we will understand the summary in short, because I have to explain the chapter in detail through line voice. We will take the textbook as far as the explanation is concerned, but on the exotic movement you can see on your screen that summary in short, in concise form. If we talk about the story, there were 2 boys, 2 cousins. The first one was Aram. He was of 9 years of age. Second one was Murad. He was of 13 years of age. So ultimately Aram was 9 years and Murad was 13 years, and both were cousins. Now let us move forward. Aram was the protagonist of the story. So who was the hero of the story? What do you mean by protagonist? Protagonist means also you can say the hero of the story is Aram, whose age is 9 years, as well as he is also the narrator. Aram is narrator as well and protagonist as well of this story. Both of them had a discussion about a white horse, because the title of the story is The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. So ultimately you can understand that the story is all about a beautiful white horse. We will understand how and why. So both of these both boys, the Aram and Murad, both were having a keen interest in a white horse. Both wanted to ride horse. So one day what happens? Murad came with a white horse and he showed that horse to Aram. Aram was excited, and you will be surprised that Murad stole that horse from someone. That horse was not of Murad itself, but Murad had stolen that horse from someone else. And let me tell you one interesting thing. Murad and Aram both were from Garo-Glanian family. Aro and Murad both were from Garoglanian family, which was famous for its honesty, children. Yes, this family, which used to, this is a tribe which was very rich in 11th and 12th century, but later on they were, all their wealth was confiscated in wars and they became very poor. But one thing which was famous in today's context was their honesty, their principles. They, anyone who was living in their country in California in America could not able to believe that this family, Garoglanian family's members, can steal something, and Murad had done it. So we will understand that why he stole that horse. But the horse was stolen, but the horse was of a poor farmer. The horse which was stolen by Murad was of a poor farmer. His name was John Byro, and he was an Assyrian. He was from Brazil, he was from South America, so he was an Assyrian Persian. He was not from Garoglanian family, he was from Assyrian family. So we will talk about two family in this story. The first one will be the Aram's family, the Garoglanian family, and second one will be the John Byro's family, the Assyrian family itself. Now what they did with that horse, both of them, they played with the horse for a few days, but ultimately they returned it to John Byro. Children, ऐसा कहा जाता है कि आप कुछ दिन के लिए परेशान हो सकते हैं, बट अल्टीमेटली अगर आपके संस्कार अच्छे हैं, फैमिली से, आप अच्छे फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं, तो आप चोरी करेंगे भी तो आप माफ़ी मांगेंगे. सो दिस स्टोरी इज़ ऑल अबाउट that they realized, both of them, when they played with the horse for few days, Aram was very much nervous because he was a very good boy, but ultimately Murad was notorious. So Aram explained Murad that we cannot keep this horse with us because this horse does not belong to us, so please return it to John Byro. So ultimately Murad returned it to John Byro. Now let us discuss the characters of the story, main characters. I have already discussed Aram, Murad and John Byro with you, but we will discuss in detail that characters of the story. Main characters belongs to Garoglanian family, as I told you earlier, and the farmer, the John Byro, belongs to Assyrian family. So Aram, first character is Aram, the protagonist of the story, a boy of 9 years. He had an interest in horses. He wanted to ride a horse, but when he came to know that horse is being stolen by Murad, his cousin, he was frightened. So Aram was altogether a good boy, but his cousin stole a horse for playing. Second character is Murad himself. Murad, he was a naughty boy of 13 years and a cousin of Aram. So Aram and Murad were cousin. He was notorious and considered as one of the craziest member of his family. Which family? Garoglanian family. You have to keep this in your mind. So Murad was a crazy man, a crazy boy. Next character is very interesting, children. This is my favorite character, Uncle Khushro. Why I am saying this is my favorite? Because Uncle Khushro was uncle of Murad and Aram both. So Uncle Khushro was like more short tempered, more angry, more notorious, more mischievous than Murad. So he used to say one dialogue. Sometimes we say na that कहते हैं ना तकिया कलाम किसी का, कि people used to say that sentence or that word as many times as they can. So Uncle Khushro used to say this line, it's no harm, pay no attention to it. What do you mean? कि इससे कोई नुकसान नहीं है और इस पे ध्यान देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. If anyone comes to him and say anything, any problem, he used to say this line, it's no harm, pay no attention to it, in a angry mood. So he was a short-tempered man. I will tell you what is his importance in this story. And finally, we have John Byro, the farmer of a Syrian family. John Byro, a farmer from a Syrian family, he was very poor. He only had a white horse which was stolen by Murad. So when the horse was stolen, he was searching his horse here and there, and ultimately he came to Uncle Khushro, and Uncle Khushro reprimanded him that it is no harm, pay no attention to it. So this was the summary of the white horse and the character analysis, as well as about the author we have discussed. In next video we are going to start explanation line wise. So I hope you all understood what I'm trying to convince you. We will meet in next video. Till then, watch this video as many times as you can. We will meet in next video with some new interesting explanation of this story. Till then, take care. Bye bye.